YouTube, how's it going? I'm actually bringing you a pretty exciting video today, at least for me. I got a few products in this past week and I was able to start planting my new planted tank that I've never done before. The reason why this is an exciting video for me is because I'm showcasing and doing a review on a brand new product, and that is the Finnex Planted Plus 24/7. I just got this a few days ago and I wanted to get up a video because I know a lot of you are looking for this light and some reviews, and I know there's not a lot out there, so that is why I'm doing this for you. So basically what you see in front of you is my new planted tank. I've never had a planted tank before. It's my very first one. The rest of my tanks, my 125, my 210, and my 75 are all cichlid tanks, so no plants. This is my first one. So what I'm going to do for you today is I'm going to review the light. I'm going to go over the features of it. I will show you what comes in the box. I will show you the box itself, and we'll go over how all the different functions of the light work as far as the 24/7 feature, the colors, brightness, so on and so forth. So without further ado, first thing I'll show you is the box, and then I'll get to the controller, and then after that I will show you the light itself up close, and then I am going to show you the ramp timer part and all the other functions of the remote control. Alright, so what you're looking at is the Planted Plus 24/7 box. So this is kind of what it looks like. So the logo is on the far left side of the box, and then you'll see there's a picture of the light itself. On the right side of the light, you'll see there's the remote control. And then on the far right side is the Finnex logo, and then it'll tell you which model that you have. So this box will house the 30-inch and the 36-inch. If you flip it over to the side, it'll say why choose the Planted Plus 24/7 and a few different bullet points there. If you go over to the right, it shows you a picture of the light itself on a rimless aquarium. It does have the intensity and the wavelength, and then it shows you all the different times and the different lights for the different times. And then the other side, pretty much exactly the same, besides it showing that it's a razor thin light, and then it shows you the actual lights itself. This is the back of the box. You'll see there's a logo again. If we scroll over a little bit, there are some safety precautions there. It does have small parts, just keep that in mind. It does show you some features as well as the installation information right there, and it does tell you that you can put it on rimless or a framed aquarium right there on the bottom. So right next to that, it shows both, right there shows the 30-inch model and the 36-inch model. They're both aluminum. Shows you the dimensions right there. The width with the legs, the wattage, the input, which is the same, and the output, which is the same, and then how many LEDs they have. The 30-inch has 56 white and 28 RGB, and the 36-inch packs quite a bit more, 72 white and 36 RGB. So now I'll show you the remote control up close. So this is the Planted Plus 24/7 light. So on the top left up here, you'll see the power. Top right is a button that says max. When you press that, it turns the light on fully, all the way on, and then all the different times that you can set it on. 24/7 button, the demo button, which will run through the whole day and night cycle in just a few short minutes. There are a few little features here: cloudy, thunder, sunny, and moon, which I'll run over all those, of course, as well. Those I kind of find a little gimmicky, but I'll get to that. And then there's the white, red, green, and blue, which you can also control those separately and set those to whichever intensity you would like. And then there are 4 memories as well, so you can set those. So this is the remote control. On the bottom is the battery port, which it does come with a battery. You just have to pull out a little plastic tab, and then it is good to go. All right, I'm going to do a close-up of the light itself in this next segment. All right, so here is the far left end of the light. Of course, it could be the right depending on which way you set it up. So this is what the foot looks like. Normally, there is another plastic piece that goes right here, so you can clamp it on a rimless aquarium. What you want to really be careful with, especially on this unit, is if you do take that plastic piece out for a rimmed aquarium, these that hold the holders onto the light itself are really flimsy. So you got to be very careful that you don't break them when you're taking off that other piece to stick on a rimmed aquarium. So you see there's a cord that comes out here, and that is actually my power cord, which is right down here. And it does actually come with a pretty big power brick. Not sure if you can see it there. Not a big deal for me because it just sits out on a table. It might be an issue if your power plug is quite a ways away, because it can tug on that wire. So now I'm just going to go across the light itself. See, it's very thin. Then if we go to this other side, I got a bubble counter there in the way. Same setup as far as the foot goes. There's another wire that comes out this other side, and that is actually the IR sensor. And it does come with a little tacky strip with Velcro, so you can stick it on the side of your tank, just like so, or on the top, or wherever you want it. This, I'm not really going to attach it, I don't think, because I'm not going to be messing with the remote control that much, so I can just stand on the side because I'm pretty close to it anyway. So far so good on this light. What I'm going to show you next is all the functions of the remote and how they work. Okay, so what I'm going to show you is a few of the features. Actually, I'll show you most of the features on the remote control. So right now, like I said, it is getting after 8 o'clock, so you'll see it's acting sort of like a moonlight. So what I'll show you first is the max option. Now every time you press a function on the control, it will flash to tell you that it got the command. So first thing, to get it out of 24/7 mode, you have to press 24/7, and then I'll press the max button, and you'll see that's what it looks like at max. Pretty bright. I think it'll be a good option. You know, if you don't want to use the 24/7 feature, leave it on the max, because that'll give you, you know, your plants a good light to grow under. Okay, so the next one I'm going to show you is the cloudy feature. So I'm going to go ahead and press cloudy. So you'll see it's very similar to the moon light. So if I actually press the moon button, moon's a little bit more purple. Cloudy is a little bit more subdued, so it's like the moon behind some clouds. There's also a sunny button, which I'm not sure if it's really any different than the max button. So this is sunny, and that's max. I'm pretty sure they're the same. And then there is a thunder function, which if it does freak out your fish, don't use it. I mean, I probably never use it unless you have fish that will only spawn when there's a thunderstorm. But I'll go ahead and press the thunder button. You'll see it's pretty sporadic, so it could freak out your fish. Mine, it doesn't really bother them that much, but I don't think I'll ever be using it really unless I'm spawning some fish that need to be under some cloudy thunderstorm. So to get back to 24/7 mode, just press 24/7 and it goes back to your previous setting. So what also is on here are the white, red, green, and blue buttons. So you can actually, let me get out of 24/7 mode. I'll go ahead and press white. It'll bring on just the white LEDs. If you press red, just the red. Green, obviously green, and then blue is blue. And then you can set each one of these differently. So if I press the white button up a few times, you'll see it'll add more white to it. And you can set these under the memory buttons, just in case you want to recall that later. I'm going to go ahead and set it back to 24/7. Now keep in mind, I have done this video a few times. This is actually my third time of taking this video, so my fish are probably really freaked out because I've done this 3 times so I could get it just right, and I'm still not getting it just right. But anyway, so the next one I'm going to show you is the demo button. This one's going to take just a few minutes, and what it does is it runs through the ramp timer, so it'll run through 3 a.m. all the way through 12 a.m. so you can see what it will look like as the day goes by. Now, as it nears nighttime, right now it'll probably look like the lights aren't on. The lights are actually on all the time. That's why it's called 24/7. What it does is it does a very, very dark, deep blue to mimic moonlight and then the sun coming up again in the morning. So you might be able to see the blue lights a little bit along the top there, but they are on all the time to mimic moonlight. So I'm going to go ahead and take it out of the demo mode because that's kind of what it looks like there. So now I'm back to 24/7. So this is my setting that I keep it on. What's nice is when you set the 24/7 and you change the different functions, you push the 24/7 and it goes back to the exact setting that you had before. So that's my quick rundown of the Finnex Planet Plus 24/7. I do have quite a few other products that I received in the mail this past week that I will be doing reviews on, and I'll do them in later videos. So make sure you check those out. I'm going to be doing a video on the Aqueon Pro 100 watt heater. I do have a CO2 solenoid and regulator that I got off of Amazon. It also came with a bubble counter and backflow preventer in one, and I do have a CO2 meter so I can tell how much CO2 is going in my tank, And then I got a Fluval diffuser for my CO2. I'm actually really surprised on how well that works, which I'll get to in a later video. And then I also got the CO2 tubing just for CO2. So this is my newly planted tank, and I'll also be doing update videos on this as well later on. So if you guys enjoyed my video, make sure you check back, because I will be doing follow-up videos to show you how well it's doing with my new plants, as well as if I come up with anything with this light that maybe doesn't work right, or features that I found out that it work really well for me. Thank you so much for watching my video. If you like my videos, please check out my other ones. I do have a lot of product reviews that I've done, and then ones that I'm going to do in the future. I just ask that you guys subscribe and like my videos. I appreciate you guys so much. And if you enjoy my videos as well, please recommend me to your friends or family members that may get into the aquarium hobby as much as we do. So thanks so much for watching. I'll see you guys next time.